I'm 31, over 10 feet tall, 12,000 pounds, ain't scared of nothing at all. My name is Luke, I'm the lucky one. I live with people that I call my friends, and it's safe here. Yeah, it's safe here. But for all my brothers and all my sisters back in the homeland, it's just fear and disaster. So can you help me? Can you please speak for me and get a message to this crazy insanity? So what's wrong with these people? They're killing my family. They hunt and kill us both with spears and guns, 'cause all they want is our ivory. 96 elephants a day disappear on our land. Well, we can take on every animal God made, except the animal in man. Except the animal in man. Our tusks are strong, they're what we need, but all you wanna do is take our seed. My wife and kids, I keep them close to me, but it doesn't matter, you still make them bleed. You hunt them down, hack off their face, all in the name of your ivory trade, all in the name of the human race, all in the name of the human race. But for all my brothers and all my sisters back in the homeland, it's just fear and disaster. So can you help me? Can you please speak for me and get a message to this crazy insanity? So what's wrong with these people? They're killing my family. They hunt and kill us both with spears and guns, 'cause all they want is our ivory. 96 elephants a day disappear on our land. We can take on every animal God made, except the animal in man. So what's wrong with these people? They're killing my family. They hunt and kill us both with spears and guns, 'cause all they want is our ivory. 96 elephants a day disappear on our land. We can take on every animal God made, except the animal in man. Except the animal in man. It don't take no Sherlock Holmes, just common sense and what you know. Why break a cage when you got the key? We'll blame it all on Terry. You can't believe all you see. You can't believe all you read. I knew the man, I know the drill. There's something wrong in Zanesville. Could this all be about some land? What they want and what he had, and the deputy who sold the gun. Just blame it all on Thompson. You can't believe all you see. You can't believe all you read. self-righteous democracy. In this wasteland of the free, America, my country, you can't believe all you see. You can't believe all you read. I knew the man, I know the dream. There's something wrong in Zanesville. You can't believe all you see. You can't believe all you read. I knew the man, I know the dream. There's something wrong in Zanesville. There's something wrong in Zanesville. She was a rich woman, she had rich taste. She felt the blood running through her veins. She liked the life she had, she loved her big cats and the beauty of being untamed. Well, everything was fine, just as sweet as wine, but her husband went and disappeared. But then it got a little crazy, it got a little hazy, and the cops said there's something wrong here. Oh, here, kitty, kitty, well, mama's got some treats for you. Oh, here, kitty, kitty, you can't find this taste in the zoo. Oh, here, kitty, kitty, well, Mama Carol, she sure loves you. Oh, here, kitty, kitty, well, Mama made this for you. If you're ever down in Tampa on a big cat refuge, don't pick a fight with your wife, 'cause it's a big 40 acres, and if you're not careful, you'll be gone in the blink of an eye. No bones, no remains, but that won't change the fact that Dawn sure ain't coming back. But you can't prosecute, there's just no use, there's nothing left but tiger trap. Oh, here, kitty, kitty, well, Mama's got some treats for you. Oh, here, kitty, kitty, well, you can't find this taste in the zoo. Oh, here, kitty, kitty, treats for you. Oh, here, kitty, kitty. You can't find this taste in the zoo. Oh, here, kitty, kitty. Well, Mama Carol, she sure loves you. Oh, here, kitty, kitty. Mama made this for you. Mama made this for you.
Joe Exotic TV is a licensed member of the U.S. Press Association. All video footage is owned and played by White Monkey Productions. Some scenes may be reenacted or recreated, dramatized, or made up for purposes of entertainment only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JoeExotic.tv here on this Monday evening. Now, don't forget, we don't have a show tomorrow night or Wednesday night. We'll be back Thursday night. And I'd like to say welcome to everybody from all over the world who is watching the show tonight. We have a little over 50,000 people watching live. And we're going to turn these shows into a little bit of education, and we're going to turn some tables on some people tonight and show them just what the fuck it feels like to be picked on, especially from somebody from another country. So let's get started tonight because we have a very, very informative message from a gentleman that I've been communicating with all day today. And he pretty much put it out there just the way it should be. But first, coming up is the big number video, 100. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a video that's made by you, for the people, by the people, and your animals. Welcome to Joe Exotic Animals and Friends.
My angel don't fly, yeah. Caught on the ground, unable to climb. She waits for the wind, she waits for her time, when my angel can fly. Woke up this morning with the sunshine in my eyes. All the clouds are gone and took the rain that came inside. I can't believe the way I feel about the day. All the bad is gone and all the good is here to stay. I can point to and all that I can see, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me.
rights people are vowed to take your rights away to own any kind of animal. They've already started on exotic animals all across the United States. And they've selected out single kinds of dogs, dog breeders, and many other things. So let's stop it and give your rights back to you, the American people, to be able to have any kind of animal or pet you want on your property. So get on www.joeexotic2016.com and support the movement to support you. I'm Joseph Maldonado, otherwise known as Joe Exotic. And ladies and gentlemen, I stand behind the animals and you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make somebody a star tonight. And this is how we're going to do people that get on social media and have nothing better to do than fuck with people that they have nothing even to do with, okay? It's, you know, today, a lot of you know that poor Steve Schobel has been picked on all day because he had tiger cubs at one of the restaurants, right? Well, this bitch right here, her name is Pat Christensen, all right, has been on Little Caesars' wall just commenting and dogging and commenting and dogging. And you know what? The bitch don't even live anywhere in the country, all right? You know, people like this right here should just be mailed straight to ISIS as far as I'm concerned. The funny thing is this is going on YouTube, and we're going to make her a fucking star for the rest of her life on YouTube. Now you take and imagine somebody that can just sit around and get drunk her whole life. I went through every one of her pictures on Facebook, and goddamn, what an alcoholic. She's so depressed that she has to get on a pizza place's Facebook clear across the country that she will never shop at because she thinks that the tiger should be sent back to India. Yeah, okay. At the bottom of this picture, it says Pat is something reality. Can't even read it. But anyway, she's way out of touch with reality. Okay, first thing, there you go. Contemplating reality. Okay, bitch, put the alcohol down, put the straw away, brush the white shit off your table, because you, my friend, have snorted more than enough. Because she's making love to that great big fake tuba. And what moo-moos, okay? Get a figure, put yourself on a diet, or quit wearing moo-moos because they make you looking fat. All right? But anyway, this is exactly how we're going to make people a star. All right? Worldwide. If you got something to say and it has nothing to do with you, shut the fuck up. Because we don't want to hear it. Especially if you live in another country and you're bitching about what we do here in America, okay? Some people from South Africa was on the same Facebook page today bitching, all right? Don't bitch about the way we take care of our animals. Y'all got all them canned hunts going on over there in Africa. I think you got enough fucking problems of your own. So stay over there in South Africa and mind your own fucking business. Because we stick behind our friends here in America, and we did nothing wrong. Everything was law-abiding, and that is exactly why I'm running for president of the United States. Because we're going to put a sock in some of you bitches, all right? There's a bitch over there in Findlay, Ohio, man. That lady's out of control. Fat thing is she's only got 14 friends. What's that called? It's called Speaking of Today's Issues or something like that. But anyway, it must suck, okay? You must really have a pathetic life to have 14 likes on your page. And that's all you do all day is troll other people's pages and photo snip it and put it on your page for 14 likes. Okay, 14 people follow you. That's pretty pathetic. If that was me, I'd change my ways. And I'd try and find some real friends. Okay? Hint, hint, hint. If you only have 14 likes or you dress like a moo-moo and you pick on other people across the United States somewhere that you would never shop in your entire life, your life sucks. And I've been talking to this gentleman back and forth all day long. And let me tell you, if I could get him to run as vice president for me, with me, you'd have one hell of a team. Coming up, some words from Preacher Andrew.
Has America gone stupid? I got to tell you, everything we do offends somebody. Black skin bothers people. White skin bothers people. The fact that we say a pledge of allegiance, it offends people. We can't hunt and kill our own food and feed our families because somebody wants to hug and pet a deer. I mean, come on. What do we come to in the United States of America? We can't burn wood because somebody wants to hug up on a tree. Let's get real. I got told yesterday as a preacher that I shouldn't preach on certain things. Let me tell you something. I'm a United States of America citizen. I am born in the United States of America. I can do what I want to, say what I want to, freedom of speech. I believe in my Second Amendment. I got people telling me that as a preacher you shouldn't carry a gun. Man, get real. I don't care if I offend people by the way I do things. I've got a God-given right, and I have a Second Amendment right. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's what's wrong with the United States of America. Everything we do offends somebody, and nobody wants to say anything because everybody's afraid of offending somebody. We got to get out of that mentality that we're worried about offending somebody. We can't pray in school because it offends somebody, yet we got Muslims bowing down on rugs every time you turn around. We're letting refugees into our country, and we got our own daggum Vietnam veterans and war veterans right now under bridges starving plumb to death. And we don't want to say nothing because we don't want to offend somebody. Well, I got news for you. I don't care if I offend anybody because somebody needs to speak the truth. Somebody needs to speak up and speak out. And if I want to kill a deer and feed my family, that's what I'm going to do. If I want to burn a rick of wood this week, I'm going to burn a rick of wood. So all the stupidity needs to stop inside the United States of America. We need to get some backbone about us and stand up for our flag, stand up for our freedom, stand up for our faith, and say, you know what, we are going to pray in school. We'll pray wherever we want to pray. We'll say the Pledge of Allegiance whenever we want to. And some of these men need to stand up and take some ground. Let me tell you something. It wouldn't matter what was going on in our administration if the men would get a backbone and say, you know what, this is our ground. This is what God give us. This is what he blessed us with. And we're not going to let somebody in some White House somewhere tell us what we're going to do and how we're going to do it and make us bow down to some foreign religion because it ain't right. And preachers do need to stand up and take a stand and stand up for the Word of God and say, you know what, kids, go into school today and pray. Go out there at that flagpole and you say the Pledge of Allegiance, and who cares what they think? We have got to take a stand in the United States of America and know that God blessed us with this nation, and until we handle it the way we're supposed to, it's going to continue to get worse. But it's going to take people standing up and just saying, you know what, I'm not worried about offending somebody. You say, well, you're supposed to walk in love. I just preached on that yesterday. I believe in walking in love. I believe that we're to love our neighbor, we're to love our enemy, but it don't mean love somebody to the fact you just will walk up and take your land from you and kill you and just bow down and just be stupid. God did not expect us to be stupid individuals and bow down and let the enemy run over us. He gave us wisdom. And he gave us a backbone, and we need to use it. So for all the people out there that are hitting my inbox saying, well, you need to do this and you need to do that, I need to do what the Bible says, and that is have a voice and stand up. The Bible says be instant in season, out of season, do the work of an evangelist. I'm going to go across the world. I'm going to preach the gospel. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not going to compromise. I'm not going to bow down. I'm not going to quit wearing camo because you think I should be in a suit. I'm not going to quit doing the things that I do and hunting and killing my animals to feed my family and change and try to conform and be something you want to be. And you need to quit being what everybody else wants you to be and be what God designed you to be and stand up for the United States of America and get God back in our nation and actually have a say-so. Everything in the world offends everybody. Talking about, man, you're a redneck, you shouldn't be a preacher. Well, guess what? This redneck is a preacher. He preaches the Word of God. I love the Lord. I love the United States of America. And if I want to shoot a pistol, I can do that. And I guarantee you I'll stand up for the United States of America. And if it ever calls them, if this nation ever needs me, I'm going to be there with a pistol in one hand and a Bible in the other.
There you go. God damn, I couldn't have said it any better myself. That guy spoke the truth. Absolutely the truth. It is so, that was so good. I had to watch that at least 3 or 4 times today while I was emailing him back and forth. But anyway, we're going to see where we can take that message and see if we can't get, you know, he spoke absolutely the truth. How many people in America have a backbone? Okay, I can name you a whole bunch in the animal industry that don't, because they just hide and pretend that they don't exist, okay? And then you got crazy fucking Carrie over there in Findlay, Ohio. Woman, I threw you out of my show when I was doing magic over in Findlay, Ohio, and I know you're watching the show tonight, and you know what? Haters make my ratings go up because every time you click on this, it makes that counter go up and more people around the world watch it. So I appreciate you doing that, okay? All right, but anyway, since you're a lesbian, you ought to really hook up with Carol Baskin. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
There's a place for all of God's creatures, right next to the mashed potatoes and gravy. The Tiger Cafe for your family. Open 24 hours, 20 miles west of Baton Rouge, I-10, exit 139 in Grosstet. This message brought to you by the Tiger Truck Stop Cafe and Tony the Truck Stop Tiger on behalf of innocent animal owners and victims of the animal rights movement. Remember what Tony says.
Animal rights activists taste like chicken.
Was at GW Animal Park and here outside Oklahoma City in Oklahoma, and we didn't necessarily know if this was a rescue situation or what this was going to be. We had heard about this very controversial guy, Joe Exotic, who has this animal park, and there are a lot of animal activists who don't like him and find him to be a bad person and cruelty to animals. I mean, you name it. And so I was a little skeptical and a little worried about what we were going to find and who this person was. I must say I was surprised and pleasantly surprised that the facility is really nice. All the animals look healthy. They all look happy. I didn't see any abuse here. I didn't see dirty cages. I didn't find anything that was alarming. And unfortunately, in my life, I've seen a lot of alarming stuff. And Joe is not a bad guy. I can tell he loves his animals. I can tell that, he's not a bad guy.
Hi, I'm Joe Exotic, the Tiger King. And if you got a sweet tooth for animals, have I got a product for you. Over 50 different kinds of Tiger King candy. If you love taffy, you have got to try some of this brand new sweet and sour taffy. And the lemon balls, they don't just melt in your mouth, they are delicious. Best-selling product today is chocolate-covered gummy bears, sold exclusively at TigerKing.com. There's products for adults and kids. The kids have got to try some of the mini rainbow frogs. Delicious. The sour balls have a taste that is out of this world. And if you're a health food nut, we have all kinds of healthy party mixes and trail nuts. Not only the best line of tasting candies, nuts, and trail mixes, 100% of the sales go to help rescue and rehomed animals. So get your candy today at ShopTigerKing.com. I wouldn't fuck that with Timmy's dick. Does that look like something from Charles Manson's fucking cult? Everybody, meet Crazy Carrie from Findlay, Ohio. Okay, she is so lonely. She needs some friends. Somebody get her some friends. Here. If that one don't get you, God damn, look at that receding hairline. Oh, Carrie, you really need to move to Tampa, Florida, honey. All right. This is exactly how we're going to have fun with some of you stalkers and haters. If you don't have anything better to do than follow us around on social media, I'm going to turn you into a star because that face is dog fucking ugly, okay? I don't care what you say. And I'm not one to bully people, but that bitch is ugly. We'll be right back after video 100. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 100. My name is Joseph Maldonado, otherwise known as Joe Exotic, and I'm running for President of the United States of America. Now, this is the time for elections to get serious, ladies and gentlemen. Put out 100 of these. You have your options. I'm going to throw up some pictures of your options here in just a second. You can have Trump, Hillary, or Bernie Sanders. Or you can take 30 years of progress and just throw it all away with Marco Rubio or Ted Cruz. Or if you want to live in a country such as China and be regulated on how many kids you have, you can always vote for Rand Paul. Or another option is you can actually vote for somebody that's going to shoot it to you straight and stick up for the American working person that has never had a voice in this country. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what it's going to take for the men and women of this country to actually grow a backbone and stick up for your own rights in this country. People tend to forget that you're the ones who vote these people into office. The United States government was made for the people, by the people, not for the politicians, by the rich. It is time that we make these people understand exactly who the hell they work for. Now we got another billionaire wanting to throw his hat in the race. So Bloomberg, the ex-mayor of New York City. Why do you suppose that it's all of the rich and the billionaires and the people from special interest groups wanting to run your lives? Because they want to keep you down there under that rock as pawns so they can continue to work you like slaves here in America. There's not one politician right now that's in this race besides me that doesn't have an interest in taking things out of the center of our planet, such as oil, gas, fracking, and putting shit back in there, causing all these earthquakes and everything else as far as climate change, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of having politicians that are more concerned about sucking stuff out of the middle of our planet so your children that are just a few years old today will actually live to be 50, we need to get some people into office that are concerned about leaving what's in the middle of our planet alone. So that way our climate can go back to what it was supposed to be. Instead of getting rich, billionaires, running for political offices because of special interest groups. Now there's one thing about living in America that a lot of people forget, and that is we don't have to live by other people's opinions. You will live in a country that you should be free to hunt, to chop down a tree, to go out in the woods and do whatever you want to do. We don't have to live by special interest rights groups' opinions, their laws, or their agendas. And it's time that we put the American people first and a freedom of choice of how we want to live. You know, I witnessed one thing today, and that was a company here in Oklahoma getting sandbagged on the internet from people that don't even live in the United States of America. What the hell do you think we want their opinions for? They can't even organize their own countries. And they're on Facebook and social media. Why? Because they have nothing else to do in this world except troll social media. Why should your lives be as negative as their lives are? Social media is probably one of the worst things that was ever created. I can remember 20 years ago, life was so simple and so easy. And there needs to be laws against people getting on social media and defaming and slandering people, not to mention bullying. Bullying is one of the largest things that we have going on in this country, from adults to little kids. And you wonder why we end up with people walking into schools and blowing people away, or walking into businesses. It's because of social media and social bullying. And it's time that the American people put everything back on track and we get back to the roots of exactly what this country used to stand for. That was God in our prayer, God in the Pledge of Allegiance, and some respect in our schools and for our adults. But the problem is in this country right now, adults is most of our problem. Take a look at who's running on this platform right now. It's not about you. It's not about politics. It's about who can defame each other as running for president of the United States. You got Hillary picking on Bernie Sanders. You got Trump picking on Ted Cruz. And then you've got people such as Trump saying he could walk out in the middle of the street and shoot somebody and not lose any supporters today. Is that, ladies and gentlemen of America, what you want running for president of this country? Somebody that can stand there and brag about throwing people out of his rally, standing in the middle of the street, threatening to shoot somebody because he's so famous that he couldn't lose any supporters that way? Or he thinks that he would actually gain some supporters by just standing out in the street and mowing somebody down. I can't see this country straightening up if we continue to go in this kind of direction. I can't beg you, and I can't make you, but I can damn sure plead with you. Ladies and gentlemen of America, it's time you get a backbone, and it's time you throw the special interest groups and the lobbyists the hell out of politics, and it's time that the politicians start working for me and you. My name's Joseph Maldonado, ladies and gentlemen, otherwise known as Joe Exotic. Get on www.joeexotic2016.com. Voice your opinion, show your support, do whatever you want to do. Doesn't make a damn bit of difference to me. This is our country, and it's time we take it back. I'll see you tomorrow for video message number 101. Sorry about that, me and Crazy Carrie, we had a date. Look at that. Hey, I got to scoot over here. See, there you go. Raise her up just a little bit so we can see them perfect titties. Look at that. God almighty. Can you see all them pill bottles behind her? No, that's why you call her Crazy Carrie right there. That woman is out there. She lives in Findlay, Ohio. Any of you single men out there want a date? We can hook you up, okay? Crazy Carrie's her name. Straight off the movie, Carrie. You know that one where that lady burned all them people with that car and shit? Yep, that's her. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show for tonight. We made two people movie stars tonight. We're going to make people movie stars every night from now on, and we're going to start educating. I got, hey, one thing here on Facebook I'd like to show the world, okay? Yeah, let me get Crazy Carrie. I got Crazy Carrie everywhere on my Facebook. We're going to have to do something about that. Look at here. Straight off a black Jaguar in Mexico's Facebook. Carol Baskin's building her another mansion for some of her cats. Can you believe you people from all over the world donate your hard-earned money to build that for a tiger? And they call us abusive because ours live in 2-acre cages with full ponds and get to roam around and hang out in trees and shit. But anyway, they're the professionals. We'll see you Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen, with some more fun here on joeexotic.tv. And you want to fuck with us? We're going to fuck with you for a change. Have a great night. I love each and every one of you, except you, Crazy Carrie.